Okay, let's go talk to Ina and continue. Let's actually go visit the city, shall we? And Zephetto.
We won't be able to come back for a while. Are you ready?
Yes. At Zephetto's request, the heroes escort Faria to the nameless city. New location. It kind of works like the exploration fields in base game.
Ready to go. Where's Varia?
She's over there.
Varia!
Oh, she's got a new look.
Wait, what the?
Crawford said that I should be prepared. In case we have to fight.
That makes sense. But,
Similar to
wow.
Manon's. You look good.
You're too kind.
So, I was curious. How did it feel when Zephetto was controlling you?
I'm not sure how to describe it. It felt something like an out-of-body experience. Like I was watching myself from outside.
What's up, Manon?
But why Faria?
Huh?
I mean, why did he choose to communicate with us through her?
I believe it is because I am Zephetto's backup.
His backup? But aren't you...
Correct. I am your backup. And apparently, I am also Zephetto's backup.
How are you so sure?
I was simply made aware of it when Zephetto's consciousness entered mine.
And so you're around in case anything should happen to him. Of course.
Are you sure everything's okay?
Yes. Everything's fine. But I appreciate your concern. Thank you so much.
So this is just a city from base game, right?
Wow. These buildings just go on forever. Every single one of them must have been full of people, right?
Yeah.
What was this place exactly?
It was once the center of Resurgent ARKS activity. This was the largest of its residential districts. And all of its other various districts branch out from here. That includes the underground facilities as well.
Did Zephetto tell you that too?
Yes, but in a fragmented way.
How did we manage to overlook a place as huge as this?
Because it's not actually on Alpha.
How far are we from help?
I do not know the exact location, but I know we are in orbital space above Alpha.
So we're on an ARK ship.
What do you mean, space?
What she means is that where we are right now is way up high among the stars we see when we look up into the night sky from Alpha.
Huh?
But teleporters can only take us so far, so we can't be that far away, right?
Correct.
Still, one would think that Lucille's vast array of sensors would have detected it. Unless the exterior is being cloaked somehow to avoid detection. But why?
Do you have any idea what they're talking about?
I think I get the basic idea. Now, clearly, come to think of it, isn't this place memories? Oh, yes. Finally, some classic PSO2 connection.
What is it?
That was the Guardian
That
is regaining
was what?
memories. Been talking about this and hype about this since the beginning.
What's going on, you two?
Nothing important. As you were saying?
Oh, right. Zephetto designed this place to be undetectable. Not just by people on Halpha, but by us too.
Which must mean he was hiding something, right?
Right. Or at least, I assume so. Feria, do you happen to know anything about where we're going?
No. The only thing I know for certain is how to get to where Zephetto is. There is a simple map in my mind, but no details at all besides that.
Of course.
He wouldn't be leading us into a trap, right?
Your guess is as good as mine. But I think it's safe to say that we should be prepared for any eventuality.
Good call.
The question is, are we a clone or are we the legit Guardian?
It would seem there's enemy readings ahead.
Seems so.
Trial start.
Enemies.
Oh shit. The changing of bows prevents me from using my imaginary. Did they give me...
Are genetically modified versions of existing species.
And Zephetto modified
Nope, I have to
them?
change classes. Back to this bone.
We were only involved in ARKS and Gull's research, so we never came across information that didn't pertain to one of those two things.
I'll just stick with it. I'm gonna primarily use it anyway. I gotta swap my classes to get the
Success.
Talus version of it. Then I'm multi-weapon.
Trial start.
Question is, what about Claire's stuff? What's that about?
With the final version being the largest, and he suddenly mutated and acquired powerful abilities.
Success. Trial start.
As far as goes, there's not much more to say about them.
We eventually gotta get control of these guys.
We need a alter production. Another piece of information with Zephetto.
Fighter got a revamp too in this update, didn't they? Let's swap over to Labyrinth and check it out. At least I can still use my abilities from fourth subclass.
Success.
Oh, look at that teamwork. Oh, Starless. Hey, I recognize you.
These guys are here too? Most of them are replicas of Falkstone, ARKS ancient enemy. However, we were never able to locate a complete version of their gene, so we don't know how accurate these replicas actually are.
Accurate enough.
Trial start.
Look out! Get back this. Yeah, man. Jesus Christ. He's targeting this thing is so crap.
Falls repelled. Your efforts were appreciated. Success!
I miss Auntie.
I think we got them all. Let's keep moving. I just can't believe there's really nobody here.
Everyone left for Halpha in order to proceed with the experiment. The city's functions have been dormant for a long time. But some of them seem to have started up again in the very moment we set foot in here.
Then, what's with all the enemies?
They are likely the intruder defense system, though some may be malfunctioning training programs.
Is there some way to stop this?
Only Zephetto has the top-level security clearance required to do so, though I am unsure why he has not disabled them.
Do you know when they stopped using this place?
No, that has not been revealed to me.
I simply can't imagine everyone in this huge city left for Halpha and the Seal.
I have no information on that subject.
It seems as though Zephetto only reveals what's convenient for him.
Why don't we just ask him what we want to know? We'll see him soon enough, right?
True. Let's do that.
Is the giant Clarissa in the center like a version of Shao and Xion? Music change, why? What? Yeah.
I know this song.
I believe you call it the Song of Morning.
But why is it?
It would play at the same exact time every day when I was in the Seal. I don't know why, but I have the feeling we played it for the same reason each song in her town. I remember Zephetto mentioned that many lives were lost in the war against the Starless. I have to imagine that the song was played in mourning for them. Perhaps it was played in the Seal so we would never forget. Do you have any insights into the song, Feria?
I do not. No. However, I think you are probably correct.
So, this song was played both here and in the Seal. Maybe it's Zephetto's way of expressing his emotions.
Trial start. Success.
Excuse you, phone. Shut up, boyfriend.
Trial start.
Pizzazz. Never really pay attention to the names. This guy wants to fight so badly, he can fucking die.
Success.
What are you?
Our objective is just up ahead.
Then let's clear these guys out first.
Trial
I'm
start.
gonna split. You know what? I might not have a targeting set. on the PC version. Target the dude's back. Holy shit. There we go. Actually, I already targeted people. Big monkey. Wow.
Success!
Let's proceed.
Can we really go down from here?
Yes.
What is this?
It's just like Lucille.
No. On the contrary. Lucille's design was based on this facility.
Feria. No. Zephetto.
Follow me.
I've seen this place before, too. What are these?
The third generation ARKS production facility.
Is this where Meteorn come from?
It is. Allow me to tell you all about the ideal toward which we have been striving. ARKS. ARKS is a mighty force that made a name for itself in the major war 1,000 years ago. It was through their efforts that the war was brought to an end. Their victory ushered in a long period of peace. Such an era had no need for a powerful fighting force, and ARKS was, in time, forgotten. However, it was the emergence of the Starless that made them relevant once more. We believed that we needed the same power as this ancient force in order to counter the external threat. Unfortunately, much of their history and knowledge was lost to the sands of time. All we were able to gather was some battle logs and genetic code here and there. One particularly valuable piece of genetic code came from an ARKS member in cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Are you saying you found one of these ancient warriors in a suspended state?
Yes. However, I regret to say we never ended up learning much about them.
What does that mean?
We couldn't start the thawing process. They were too heavily protected. So we put waking them aside and focused our efforts on more accessible things. Initially, we started by looking for photon-related genes in the genetic code we recovered. And we developed simulations based on the combat data we had available. So began our long, long experiment. The culmination of which is you, 909.
We get the idea. We have some questions.
Proceed.
What happened to all the people in the city?
Resurgent ARKS started out with roughly 100,000 members. Nearly all of them were based out of here. The finest minds, all working towards ARK's grand reconstruction. At the time, we referred to the new ARKS as the first generation. There was one major difference between the first and subsequent generations. We spliced the old genetic material directly into the first experiment subjects.
You did what? Introducing a large amount of photonic code into the average person's body would...
Exactly. The average mind and body cannot handle the sudden influx. Their bodies rejected it, and most died. Even those who survived suffered changes that left them physically or mentally unfit to continue. A philosophical rift began to grow among the research staff. Vicious arguments would break out, even erupting into violence on several occasions. Resistance grew. In the end, we were left with only 1/10 of our original staff. And half of those were lost to accidents during our experiments. But those who remained continued onward and began to construct Alpha. Their goal was to enhance those in the first generation that had adapted to the genetic code. I myself am a member of that first generation. My ability to transfer my consciousness was one of the things revealed during those experiments. Therefore, I've inhabited many different hosts over the years. I have continued my work of preparing for the Starless, still aware of the threat they pose. As a last surviving member of Resurgent ARKS.
You're the last one?
There is something else I'd like to show you.
What exactly is this?
The test subject inside of this pod is identification number 909.
What?
909. Who are you, exactly? An error occurred when transcribing your genetic code to the fourth clone. The data did not match number 909's. 909 is in here, and yet here you are in front of us. Remember when I told you about the ARKS member in Cold Sleep? There is more to that story. In the course of developing our new ARKS, we made sure to be meticulously cautious regarding maintenance of their housing equipment. However, much of it came under attack during the conflicts over our research methods, and was destroyed. Or so I thought. If you could be...
I am legitimate the Guardian. Nice. I woke up just before descending to hell.
You don't seem to be lying. We appear to have caught the attention of the Starless.
Some of the cast members should still be alive, like Riza. Definitely Harriet.
Our destination is just ahead. Destroy them.
There's still a lot more we need to explore.
Focus on killing these first.
Understood.
I'm definitely the biggest fan of the idea that we are legit the Guardians instead of the clone. I mean, the clone would work, is, as I mentioned before in this Let's Play, just like, go contact with Shao or Omega and get the memories back. Don't need to. That is a new enemy, by the way. At least I haven't fought it before. Maybe it's in one of the missions I never played. I still haven't done any purple triggers before. Not once since they added them. It's been like a year since they added them. There could be an enemy in there. Zealothin. Man, I hate that they reset my photon blast every time the cutscene finishes. How long are they gonna stay there? Ooh, shit. That was a devastating attack that I unintentionally avoided. How long until they add an MGS version of DOE? I feel like there has to be a staple at this point.
Success.
I mean, what is
That should be the
Savari?
last of them.
Her class.
Onward.
Is this where we'll find your, body?
No. Inside of here is the fourth clone host. We've uploaded the required battle data, but its soul has yet to be implanted.
This can't be real. Are you subjecting us to yet another one of your experiments?
No, I am not. The truth is, I lost my body in my last fight.
Huh?
The Starless vanguard that attacked after we all fought. I did manage to defeat it, but my body sustained irreparable damage in the process. So, I used my ability to transfer my consciousness over to Feria.
So, are you saying you've been inside Feria's mind ever since?
Correct.
So why now?
And all this time, you've been plotting how you might lead us here.
Yes.
What is it that you want?
To transfer my soul into this clone.
And go right back to leading Resurgent ARKS, I take it.
I want to bring the war against the Starless to an end. This fourth clone incorporates lessons learned from 909's field performance. It has the data from every single battle you've ever been in. An ARKS defender to surpass all others.
How can you be sure?
I can't until I try it out.
Then maybe we need more data first.
I don't have time. I can't sustain myself in this body for much longer. My consciousness needs a permanent host.
I can't.
Feria, you know the process, right? I do. Then let's start.
How is this even possible?
Yes. Excellent.
Starless!
How persistent.
Oh, boys.
Understood.
Been a while since we all fought together.
Yeah, it sure has.
Should be time for me to upgrade to a different weapon.
You're not going any further.
Trial start.
Wave 1.
Still coming. Stay focused.
There we go. Now, who did that? Oops, I didn't mean to activate that. Okay, I'll take the TP regeneration. Still got the 13,000 in. Still hit me.
That Starless is...
What's that? I'm sure we got this.
New enemy
Trial
detected.
start.
Is it an actual new enemy, or is there another re? New enough for me, I don't care. I also don't have a problem with these games that much, honestly. Because that's like the entirety of the fantasy star games. Fancy meat. Oh, it's been a long time since I accidentally did that.
Success.
Oh,
That takes care of that.
Let's go check on those two.
Good idea.
Ah, yes. This will do. This should be enough power to defeat him.
Defeat who?
The powerful Dark Falls class Starless that appeared 500 years ago. The one that consumed more planets and snuffed out more lives than any other.
That sounds terrifying.
He destroyed the anti-Starless squad I was part of at that time as well. And in the process, incapacitated me. I lost consciousness for quite a long time. When I came to, absolutely nothing was left. My home planet was gone. All of my loved ones. Even the Starless themselves had vanished without a trace. My entire world was reduced to absolutely nothing. All I could do was stand there in complete shock. At long last, I can finally avenge that loss. And now, Resurgent ARKS' mission can truly be fulfilled. Feria, are we finished?
We are.
Very well then. What?
going on?
Stay back. I know.
What the? Zephetto! What's happening? Hello?
Get away from there.
But...
Classic Phaser system.
Material! Are you okay?
Yes.
Away. Send this body vile into space-time. You need to get out of here.
What about you?
Forget about that. Just go.
Zephetto. And we still didn't get any answers.
We need to tell everyone back home what happened here.
Warp me back. Wait. Ah. I probably couldn't move if I wanted to. Head to the command room. I might as well let it keep going for the one part.
It's good to see you back. But no trace of Zephetto, it seems. I have a few questions about what happened. So, Zephetto's consciousness was implanted into that fourth clone. So his body was hijacked by something.
Wow. The roller coaster never seems to end, does it? What sort of twist is around the next bend?
And now we don't even have Zephetto around to give us any answers.
I can't talk long. Huh? I can tell you about the something in question.
That's you, Zephetto.
Yes. Its name is Vile. Dark Falls class Starless hold dominion over vast numbers of other Starless. And among the Dark Falls class Starless, Vile, preeminent. You can think of Vile as something like their Emperor. It won't be long before he consumes my soul entirely. I transferred a portion of it to Feria before that could happen. My fusion with Vile has
Finally revealed the truth of the Starless to me. They are insatiably hungry. They scour the ends of the universe in search of photons to devour. They were so utterly ravenous that even the most minute photon emission was enough to summon them 500 years ago. They devoured everything they could. But they realized something. That no matter how much they consumed, they were still starved of photons. And that the ARKS members of 1,000 years ago were vastly more filling in terms of photon content. So Vile decided to simply wait. He reasoned that his prey would eventually develop more power and more photons. Vile then issued an order to all Starless. The Starless forces immediately halted their attack and disappeared from our realm back into space-time. As for Vile, although ostensibly his enemy, he hid himself inside of me. Now I know that this ability to transform my consciousness is something I received from Vile. But oblivious to that, I proceeded with my experiments to resurrect ARKS, convinced it was my destiny. Resurrecting ARKS to combat the Starless. My prediction that they would return cyclically every 500 years. Looking back, I'm not sure how many of those ideas were actually planted by Vile. However, one thing that I am entirely certain of is that my hatred of the Starless is my own. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Ultimately, I was still being used as their puppet.
What's the next move?
Right now, this is where the beings with the highest photon sensitivity are gathered. Right here. Which means there is no doubt he's coming. He grows stronger in space-time even now. He'll complete his transformation to his final form using the fourth clone as a host. Then, it won't be long before he joins you here. Vile's power is immense. However, you need not despair. You are the strongest ARKS defender there is, 909. Or should I say, Guardian? even more powerful now than when we fought. And your own progress has lifted up all of your friends and made them stronger as well. You are all ARKS Defenders Prime. I have no doubt that your combined might can defeat Vile. Now my time has come.
Zephetto.
What is it, Aina?
Thank you.
I am not entirely sure you have anything to thank me for.
Well, it's true that you've caused us an incredible amount of pain. You've done unconscionable things. But if you hadn't, we wouldn't be able to take on our real enemy right now. And I am grateful for that. I shouldn't, but I do forgive you.
I know.
People of Halpha, I am truly, truly sorry. I have just one final request. Take care of your world.
Zephetto's consciousness is no longer present inside my mind.
One last long speech followed by a dramatic exit. Selfish to the end, wasn't he? The selfish general of Resurgent ARKS. Alone to the bitter end.
I don't even know what to say. What a staggering turn of events. For all Zephetto told us, there's so much more I was hoping to learn. And who knows, with time, we might have even been able to reconcile somehow.
Yeah. Well, we can't just mope around. We better start getting ready for our biggest fight ever.
Ilma? About that.
What's up?
Zephetto left something of a parting gift for us.
A parting gift?
Do you remember that issue with the weapon that we just couldn't seem to figure out ourselves?
How could I forget? I mean, I've only been losing sleep over it for the past couple weeks.
Well, Zephetto reminded me how to get past it before he left.
Seriously?
I'll show you. This goes here. Then connect these two, and...
Wait, slow down. No, but then this one would...
No, because remember, there's...
What? Wait, that can't be right. Oh, that is right. Why didn't I ever notice that before? Duh!
If nothing else, Zephetto was an exceptional engineer.
Yes! Now we can finally finish it! Hey, you just wait. We're gonna make a little something that'll smash this vile jerk.
Alright, and that seems to be the end of the story. For now. Plenty of time for me to regain my memories before Vile gets here. Because now we pretty much got confirmation that we are in fact the Guardian from 1,000 years ago. Not a clone. The real deal. Oh, the new... It's moving slow, but I don't really care. It's been enjoyable. And with that, maybe I'll check out in the next part the new location. I should be getting this part from a long render. I'm still invested in this story, though. I mean, I've always have. Even though it's been coming out in small little chunks. But that's fine. They also made it very clear to say there are districts within the Nameless City, so, you know, there's going to be more locations to visit within, up there. But where is Shao? Did he get devoured? Who knows? Either way, stopping you.